Sziasztok! Újra itt vagyunk, és én vagyok Mutti, és ez itt a Stanley Parable. Nem tudom, látjátok-e itt az FPS-t, vagy itt. Na mindegy, kezdjük a játékot. Nem tudom, mennyit hallottatok a játékról, ez egy Half-Life mod volt, de csináltak belőle egy rendes játékot is, gondolom, mert annyira tetszett mindenkinek ez a játék. Úgyhogy gondoltam, próbáljuk ki, mi is, mert láttam a játékot, és most elmondják, miről van szó. Amúgy így kezdődött az idő is.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Kicsit FPS lag van.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
De jó neki, hogy ilyen melóval boldog lehet.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would never change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Remélem, jól hallatok.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Elbaszták a monitort.
or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Menjünk.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Ez tök jó. Ez a bemondó tetszik nekem. Semmi.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Mit csináljunk? Csináljuk, amit mond, vagy csináljuk, amit akarunk? Először csináljuk, amit akarunk.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Aha. Persze. Na. Fuck!
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Nem.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Igen. Nem.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ez jó. Hol vagyok? Gyate. Jaj!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Fuck! Ez véletlen volt! Azt hittem, nem lehet leesni! Oh, for fuck's sake! Ez teljesen véletlen volt. Látjátok, ez van, ha a saját fejünk után megyünk. Leugrunk valahonnan, és megdöglünk. Ügyes vagyok. El kell ismerni. Véletlen volt, bassza meg. És kezdődik előről. Oké, csináljuk előről.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Jó, most csináljuk úgy, ahogy mondja. Na. Ne basszuk el a sztorit.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, He entered the door on his left.
Csináljuk úgy, ahogy mondja. Az előbb meghaltunk azért. Hát miért?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Valaki el akarja olvasni, meg tudja állítani. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Okay. Okay. Using slides to oh, everyone is unique. You must fall. Persze. Na. Na. Cserélek. Kösz. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts and slides. Oh, bazd meg. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, bit money. Ember. Rate of increase in grabs per slide. Hey! Ez... Stop. És ez meggondolom az eleje, igaz? Akkor húzunk el. Még itt van ez is. És menjünk. Kinyílik.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Nem. Hello, sexy. Do you wanna dance with me?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Nem legyek már itt, hogyha akarok, na. Bully!
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there, coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Akkor menjünk fel. Vagy... mentsük el. Elmentette? El. És majd lemegyünk! Ez az? Nem. Ez az? Whoa.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Biztos ez a jó volt. Oh. Mi a jó
Stanley
kód?
simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wow. Ooh. Fucking creepy. Oh, gomb. Én nyomogatni akarom. Akarom nyomogatni. Jó, ez egy lift. Hadd nyomogassam. Ne! Loading screen. Wait for the fucking loading screen. Énekelek itt nektek, miközben várunk a loading screenre. Oh yeah. Hey. Szerintem mikor ezt a videót felteszem, már szünet van. Csak azt akarom mondani, hogy jó szünetet neked. Mindenkinek, aki néz. Neked főleg. Neked, aki most nézel engem. Neked a legfőképpen. Igen. Ma is gyönyörű vagy. Persze. Mesélj valami érdekeset, mit fogsz csinálni a szünetbe. Ja, bocs, elkezdődött a játék. Bocs.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Hello! Sötét van. Nem látok. Sötét van. Fuck.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Nem akarom újra játszani, hogy meghozzam a döntéseket. Ezért. Nem. Sötét van. Ez mekkora.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Kicsit FPS lag van. Pedig a számítógépen játszok, mert a laptopon már kicsit szar. Úgyhogy... Kamerák.
Now
Fény.
the monitors jumped
Kamerák.
on. Their true nature revealed.
Action!
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Amerre nézek, képernyők. És kis FPS.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Jaj, ne! Szörnyű.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, no. Oh, végeztem.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Once and for all. Oh. Hello. Ha. Nem tudom megnyomni. Oh, fuck you. Nem is akartalak. Téged igen. Szeretek gombokat nyomogat. Facility power. Mind controls idle awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Bocs. Na mi legyen? Kapcsoljuk ki! Kapcsoljuk be! Jó fiú. What the fuck? Lekapcsolt a villany. Fucking loading screen. Valami történt. Remélem nem fagyott le. Nem, mert még az FPS jelzőt látom. Mi ez? Mozgok. Mozgok! Ott van! Ott nyílik ki valami.
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
Nem tudom, full sötét van, azt 7 FPS-en van.
Was it over?
Fura. Tudok mozogni.
Yes!
Ott.
He had won!
Nyertem!
He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Kicsit FPS lag van. 7 FPS-en van, bocs.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Jön a fény. Lőn világosság.
Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this
the fuck is
But as
happening?
sunlight streamed into the chamber,
Oh
he
my God.
realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Ki fogok jutni?
Perhaps his goal had not been to
Boldog leszek.
understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
His.
And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Gyönyörű.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Gyönyörű.
And Stanley was happy.
Stanley was happy. Ennyi. Gyönyörű. Gyönyörű. Vigyázz, írok. Tényleg. Ez nagyon jó volt. Never the end is loading. Fuck. Na, ez gyönyörű volt. Tényleg mindjárt sírok. És szerintem most vége. Ennek, hogy követjük a tanítás utasításait. Remélem tetszett. Ha ez a vége. Aha, ez a vége. Újból kezdődik. Na, ez volt a Stanley Parable. Remélem tetszett. Találkozunk akármit csinálok a következő videóban, akármit készítek. Na, csak kinyögöm. Akármi videót készítek, találkozunk a következő részben, amiből csinálom a videót. Remélem tetszett. Sziasztok!